So today I will share with you a little bit of our challenges and solutions. About Villmarkssenter. We are a family business, founded more than 30 years ago, and the company owners are mother and son, Tuve and Torkel. We are located from Tromsø, 25 kilometers, and it is approximately 25-30 minutes driving distance from Tromsø. We have over 200 dogs, and we are also open all year round. Our activities in the winter are, of course, dog sledding, then we have snowshoe hike and Northern Lights program. We have also packages where Northern Lights programs are combined with dog sledding the next day, so people can spend the night at our center. In the summertime, we have main activities, puppy training and husky hike. In autumn, these are also combined with Northern Lights programs, so people can also spend a night at our center in autumn. In the summer, we also have the cafe open. One of the reasons actually we are thinking we're facing these challenges is because the summer guests are behaving differently from winter guests. This we also heard already yesterday, that winter guests, they like to book the tours long time in advance. They are happily booking the packages with transport included. The guests are coming mainly for the activities, and they are not greedy to spend money on the activities because this is what they are looking for. And of course, tour operators are still booking more the winter for us. But summer guests, they like to have this flexibility. They like to book tours last minute. They are traveling with rental cars, they are renting caravans. It's of course good because they are spending maybe more time in region, but at the same time they are looking for things to do more spontaneously, according to weather, for example, or what will be on the way, which route they are taking. And we unfortunately see also that they are willing to spend less on the activities than winter guests. So what can attract summer guests more? We already heard it yesterday that it's very nice if we have different variety of tours, flexibility on bookings, shorter deadlines, different timings. They could come at Villmarkssenter, for example, and book on the spot. It's very nice if we combine more local partners, local food, storytelling. And very important also is, of course, to have good marketing strategy. But these are challenges for the company. How do we know how many people will end up tomorrow? How do we know how many guests are coming next week? Are these people showing up on different times? Do they want to book different tours? We need to schedule the staff, and schedule has to be published the way before tomorrow. So this is one of our main challenges actually. Staffing. If we don't get any bookings and we have scheduled people to work, we still have to pay their salaries. The same is with the transport. During the autumn or winter, we say it's very good that we are located away from Tromsø because we are away from city lights, you are in the nature, but all our tours must include the transport because public transport to our area is basically not existing. On the weekends there are no buses at all. So we have to have the tours that include the transport. But if we don't know how many guests we get, how do we know what kind of transportation to order? We're activity provider. So as of now, we don't have any more buses, we don't have the drivers, so we have to order in this service. This means that we are also having the deadlines to order the bus and cancel the bus. If we suddenly get overnight so many bookings from people who would like to join the tour from Tromsø, do I even know if I get a bus if I order it last minute? What time I have to start to work to see how many bookings we have to be able to order the bus. So this is actually very challenging for us. And at the end of the day, we have to stay in profit. So some of our solutions, what we have today is that we are offering tours every day, but the same tour is offered every second day. So because people in the summertime, they are spending more time in the region, so they can choose which tour is more suitable for them and choose the day when they visit us. The same tour is offered as a package with transport, food and clothes, but also without these things included for people who are traveling with caravans and maybe have already fridge in the car, so they can use the tour without these things. And from the other hand, we have set up the tour this way that they all meet at the same time at Villmarkssenter. So people who come with the bus and people who meet, who have their own transport, and they have the same guide for the activity. So when the guiding part is finished, people who have booked the package go for lunch and take the bus back. But people who have booked this tour without food and transport, they can choose what they are doing. If they are spending a little bit more time in the dog yard, or they are taking their own car and they are leaving. So this is one of the solutions for summertime, and actually it has been working well. We have tested already several years. We also have opened the cafe, and it's open daily when it's Norwegian school holiday. Because unfortunately we have noticed also that local people are not willing to spend much money on local activities. But entrance to the cafe is free, and they are very happily bringing their kids to our cafe. So we have only hope that maybe they also buy ice cream and don't take it from the shop when they come to our cafe. So it is interesting for people, foreigners and locals, and of course it is entertaining for the dogs. They get a lot of cuddles, and this is what they need all year round. And we hope also that it is increasing the interest for the activities. And come back to yesterday, this means that we have local food in our facilities. We also have different facilities, conference center, lavus, and we, in the winter time, design news more. So during the summer, we also offer different activities, kids' birthdays, weddings, graduation parties. And actually, we already received around 5 graduation parties requests for next season. So our conference center is designed by local architect, and it does not have any angles of 90 degrees, so it is designed matching in our area, so in the nature. So this is also, I think we have done something right, if I think about the workshops we spoke yesterday. Also, during Corona, we took our time and we built free cabins, free clamping cabins. Then on this picture, maybe it's not so well visible, but these cabins are the shape of a sleeping dog. And it's a unique product because we have attached the dog houses to these cabins, and the walls of the dog houses are from glass. So when you're spending the night in the cabin, you see the dog who is actually in the same house with you. So this project is almost finished, and it will be combined with activities in the winter time and in the autumn, but also in the summertime we are planning to sell these as an overnight only. We have one more tour in process. It's sledding on the wheels, and I do hope that I get a lot of knowledge from here, so we can combine more storytelling in or culture in this program when we are starting to finalize the tour. One more thing I would really like to share with you is we have one more project with Sporo Body. It started when we had Corona. We had still 300 dogs, but only few people working. And we had to figure out what is the good solution for our dogs, because they were used to people, they were used to activities. So Turkey became on an idea to borrow the dog for local people around. And we put the advertisement up in Facebook and in Instagram, and we received around 400 emails in 2 days. Because people were laid off, they had a lot of time. So we borrowed out in 3 weeks around 200 dogs. It's a lot of work, because our business is to find right dog to right families, though they have to match. This is one of the hardest part, to figure out first what are the family needs, but I think it was very successful project, and now we continue with this one in every summer. People can borrow the dogs. We prefer not to give the dog out for a day, because it's not, of course it's still activity for the dog, but it's nicer for the dog to know the people they are going out. So actually we prefer 3 days up to months. We have some people who are, for example, hiking from southern Norway to northern Norway. They borrow the dog from us, or other way around. So families who are going to cabins, they take the dog for the holiday period, want to test with the kids. So we think also it's very good for the dogs to socialize them more for the retirement period, because this Borrow a Body project has actually developed very well to adoption project. During the Corona, it was so long time, we gave out these dogs just temporarily in the beginning, but because Corona was so long time, people fell in love to them and they didn't want to give the dogs back. And some of the dogs were already so old that it was good time for them to retire. So during the Corona or after Corona, actually 100 dogs found homes like that. So actually it was not very bad for us also, because now our generation of the dog yard, or age of the dog yard, is so much younger now. So it was actually good for us, and it also gave us a chance to see that, do we want to be again so big, like 300 dogs? So actually we decided that we stay smaller. So now we have only 200 dogs because of this adoption project. And you see on the map, there are the places where our dogs are living. One of our dogs lives in Australia, so it didn't fit on the map, but it's the longest place we have our dog for the forest, and she's very happy there now, even with all this weather. We just asked the family, and they confirmed us that she is doing really, really well. This actually, I think, is a very good marketing strategy also, so people all around the world, at least these places are closed around these families where our dogs live now, they have heard about us. So this is all from me. Thank you.